Hi YouTube family, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody is enjoying this day. It is beautiful, the weather is nice. Sorry about all the shaking, but we are driving to go apple picking. I like to go apple picking before the season is over, and it's something that our family really enjoy. I also love to enjoy the drive going to the apple picking because it's heading towards the countryside and it's so beautiful. And today we have sunshine, which make it even better. Unfortunately, it's only me, hubby, and Jessica who is going because Natalie is not feeling well, and Matthew is hanging around to make sure that she's okay. So we're heading there before the apple season is over. It's not gonna be too long from now before the season is done. They close off like what, mid fall or so. So I'm just going to grab some because Thanksgiving is coming up next weekend and I want to make maybe 1 or 2 apple desserts. So come on down with us. Some of the leaves are already changing to the fall colors. And let me flip my camera and show you guys how beautiful it is outside. So guys, enjoy this beautiful drive with me. As you can see, it is lovely, so beautiful out. There's a nice cool wind in the air, and it is not too busy on this road. It's never too busy on this road. There is traffic moving back and forth, but it's a nice road to drive down. Even when we're not going apple picking, we just like to drive here just to be in that beautiful scenery. It takes you back to a nice, calm, peace of mind state. And I love the countryside. No matter where I am, I just enjoy the countryside because I love nature and it reminds me so much of back home. So here we are. This road is called Countryside Drive. The perfect name for it, Clark's Way and Countryside. So let's go. So beautiful here. The houses are very far apart. But in the fall season, it's amazing. I think later this month, most of the trees' color will change completely. Now it's just the beginning, so some of them have the nice fall color, some of them are still yet to change. So when I first moved to Canada, all this area was farmland. There was houses and farmland, but now there is this place developed and there is a lot of companies in the back here. There is like trucking parking lot, there is like trailer parks, there is so many businesses in this area. But before it was all farmland. It was beautiful. You can come down here and get any kind of vegetables and fruits, and you know, the farmers used to have this place really nice. But now I guess a lot of people are moving away from farming and the younger generation is going into different careers. It's sad. It's nice that they're going into different careers, but it's still sad because without farming we would have no food, right? So look how busy it is, this area now. There is a whole bunch of building along this line here. Before time it was all trees and farmland. Check out this beautiful road here. Wow, the sky is blue, sun is out, some of the trees have different colors. So peaceful in this area. Oh my goodness. You guys enjoy with me. Birds are flying on the sides. just love this. So we're in the city of Caledon, and this is a very peaceful, nice area. If you like the countryside, this is a place to be. So we are almost there, and I think the place is closed.
In 600 meters, turn right.
It's closed in half an hour, so we just got here on time. Once we get in, we can spend a little bit longer in there, but we just want to make sure that we get in before they close, because I don't think we will have such a nice day next weekend. But it's packed. Oh my goodness. I hope we get a parking. What time is it? It's apple time at the Dixie Orchards. Right in front, where you have to pay to go in, there's a whole field with pumpkin there. You can buy these ones. I know people buy them to decorate for Halloween. So it's always nice to go there and take some beautiful pictures. We took a few pictures before going in. We only had like half an hour. So we're heading down to get the tractor down to the back to pick our apples. We just got on the tractor, and this is the last tractor going into the fields. We just passed here the little chicken pens. They have some goats and sheep on the other side. We always like to walk in this area, but we don't have that time. And this is a pumpkin patch right here that we're passing by. They also have a corn maze. This is basically an area where family can hang out. There's a lot of things to do here with the kids. And sorry about the shaking up of the camera because I'm on the tractor. I will show you guys in a moment. Riding on the tractor. So we got here like 20 minutes before the farm closed, and we're gonna try to scramble up some apples quickly before we leave. So let's see here. I want to get these ones because they're kind of sweetish, sourish, and it's amazing to cook with, or if you're baking pies or anything. Here, there's some here. So let's pick some apples, guys. Look at these ones. The sad thing about apples when it's in season.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, let me see, Jess. Yep. So we only have time to get a small bag before they get us out of the farm. So here, Jess.
Oh,
Here, Mama. Oh, that's a nice one. Big shout out to my mom, my sister, and my nieces. I know you guys will appreciate this video. Apple picking is always something you guys admire, and I know you would love to be here with me on this farm picking apple. I think about you guys the whole time we were here. Every apple that I pick, I thought of you guys as well. Jessie and I took some pictures just for you guys, and we also pick fresh apple and bite into them right on the farm. I wipe it out nice and clean until it's very shiny, because I know somebody's gonna say wash them first. I wipe it nice and clean. Check out all the different variety of pumpkin that they have here. Look at these chickens, Creole chickens.
make a noise.
No, leave them. Check us out with our antique car and all the pumpkin around us. The sun is right in our face. Jessie didn't even know where to look to take this picture. Look at us. It was such a nice day to be out with the family. That's why it was so packed on the farm today. We didn't get to spend much time in the farm, but right in front, we were able to take a few pictures, which was nice. So guys, we pick our apples and there was limited time in the farm. They were trying to get everybody out because it was a really big crowd and we barely had time to pick the apple. We didn't get time to go to the little mini farm that they have with all the animals. We didn't get time to go to the pumpkin patch like we just quickly passed by. We didn't get to go to the corn maze that Jessie wanted to go to. But nevertheless, we get to pick our apples quickly. We got a tractor ride and we picked the Cortland. Is it the Cortland, Jessie?
Yeah.
The Cortland apple. It's kind of slightly sourish, about 70% of sweet, like a honey flavor in there. So it's a really, really nice apple that you can eat just like that on its own. The apple is juicy. I have one here that I'm still eating because this is a really big one, but it's gonna be nice in any apple dessert. So I'm gonna go home and I will see what I can put together nicely for you guys. Thanksgiving is coming up and this is the time for all the beautiful apple and pumpkin and fall desserts. Hubby just pulled over here to get a nice clipping of the sheep. Look how beautiful it is today. The sheep is outside grazing. Wow, look how beautiful this is. They're out here grazing in the beautiful sunlight and it is what? It's already like 20 minutes after 5. The place is still bright and the sheep are out. This is such a beautiful sight to see. Look at that. So nice to see the sheep out in the month of October, and all this will be gone. All the leaves will be brown. The trees will have bare branches left like this one over here without any leaves on them. So it's nice so far for fall and I can't complain at all. And that's the beauty of all the season here in Canada. You can still enjoy fall because even to the end of it, it's really nice and fresh and beautiful that you can still go outside for walks. You can see all the beautiful tree changing into different colors and things like that. So here is the apples that we quickly scramble up in the farm, and these ones are really nice, sweet or a little bit of a sourness, which will do great for the dessert that I'm gonna share with you guys. So stay tuned for my apple dessert. I can make more than one dessert with this amount of apple that I have here. So with all these beautiful fresh apple that we have, of course we're gonna make an apple dessert because Thanksgiving is coming up here in Canada next weekend. So this would be a nice Thanksgiving dessert and very easy and simple to make. I have some melted butter, brown sugar. You can use white sugar for this recipe. We have some cinnamon, nutmeg, baking powder, mixed essence. You can use any essence of your choice. I have 3 eggs. I have a lemon for the zest and some salt, flour, and we're gonna start mixing up the batter for this apple dessert. I'm making an apple cake. It's very, very simple, and I'll leave all the measurement in the description box below. Into a mixing bowl, we're gonna add all our brown sugar, add butter. Softened or melted butter will work best for this. And we will mix this up with a hand mixer. You can use any cake mixer for this process as well. So I have my eggs here that I just cracked, and I'm gonna grate some lemon zest into the eggs. This will give a nice flavor in there. We just need the rind, the yellow part. Don't go down too deep for the white part because that tends to be a little bit on the bitter side. And the lemon really smells nice in here. Add our eggs to the sugar and butter, and we're gonna mix again until the sugar crystal is nicely melted. So we're gonna add some nutmeg in here, freshly grated nutmeg. Just like that. We're gonna add some cinnamon. We're gonna add our mix essence. Now that we have the melted butter, sugar, egg, and all our spices, we're gonna add our baking powder into the flour. So we're mixing our baking powder into the flour. So these apples are really big and huge. I'm gonna use 2. If they're small, you can use 3. Now that I've finished peeling the apples and removing the core, we're gonna slice these apples into small pieces. So we're gonna add our dried ingredients to the wet, and I didn't remember to add a pinch of salt, but I'm gonna add that right now to balance off all the flavor into this cake. Just a little pinch of salt. Let's mix to a nice runny consistency. In goes the milk. We're gonna continue to mix, and let's go in and add all our apples in there. It's gonna be a real apple cake. I'm gonna remove this and just mix with my spatula to coat these apples with all the batter. So there's no shortage of apple in this cake, and it smells nice with the nutmeg and the cinnamon. Along with the essence, a little bit goes a long way. My oven is preheating to 350 degrees. So I just added my mixture to a baking dish. We're gonna put this into a 350-degree oven for about 50 to 55 minutes until nice and have a beautiful color on top. While we're waiting for the apple cake to finish, we have a birthday shout out. Happy birthday to Shamar George from your friend Brian Lal, also from me and my family, wishing you a happy, blessed birthday. With many, many more birthdays to come, long life, happiness, and prosperity. So our apple cake is done. Nice and beautiful. We're gonna just remove it from here and put it on to this plate here. I wonder if I should flip it over. What do you think? No? Okay. It's nice. I'm gonna remove this paper. With a little bit of icing sugar, we're gonna sift it over the apple cake, and it's gonna give it a beautiful finish. And then we will cut into it. This goes very nice with a cup of tea or coffee. So let us make this cake fancy, just with a few drizzle of icing sugar. Not a lot, it's optional, but I just want to make it prettier like this. So let's cut into this beautiful apple cake. Oh my goodness, it smells so beautiful and it looks very nice and juicy. I baked this for 55 minutes in my oven so the apple and the cake and everything can combine well together. So let's cut this baby up. So let's taste our nice, delicious homemade apple cake. A piece of apple with the cake and everything in there, nice and juicy. I can still taste the texture of the apple and the mixed essence in there, and the nutmeg. add such a good flavor. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A little bit of cake mixture and a whole lot of apple. It's great for breakfast, snack, and tea time. Your kids and family will really enjoy this. My kids are waiting patiently to have a piece, and it's not overpoweringly sweet. The combination of the apple and the cake really combine nicely together. I have to go get myself a nice warm cup of tea now. You guys take care. God bless. Bye for now.